All right, guys, how's everyone doing? Hopefully everyone's doing well. Welcome to Poke Monday, guys. We're gonna be doing some Legends of Arceus. Actually, there's no of, there's just Legends Arceus. And yeah, hope you guys are having a good day. Welcome to the stream. It's been a crazy Pokemon-y week, I guess. I had Arceus last Monday for the first time, which was a lot of fun. I had our randomizer on Friday. If you guys didn't see that, you guys should make sure to check that out. It will be up. I think the upload was still going through for our archive. So if you want to watch on YouTube, it'll be up probably after the stream. I'll make sure it's live. But yeah, lots of Pokemon stuff. How's everyone doing? Also, right now we have a poll going on for Blind Wave. If you're a patron, you can go over to Patreon, find the link, and vote in our next animated reaction. So lots of things going on. No Indian food today. I actually just finished up a little bit ago. So I am good to go. And in fact, while we talk, I was wanting to open up like 10 celebration packs and see if we can get either a Golden Mew or a Charizard or Venusaur. I'm okay with Venusaur too. My actual like physical collection, I'm missing 6 cards from the celebration set, and I'm hoping maybe we can see them here on these. But how's everyone been doing? 8 months. Thank you so much, Wolfwee. Here's to 8 months and many after. Wow, we appreciate it so much. Phenom, thank you too for the resub. Tori C, thank you for the resub. Error the Face, 1 year as a Blind Wave sub. I only learned about Prime sub a year ago, but I have been here since the start of it all. Much love for all of the channel does. For all that the channel does, and grateful for the community. Well, thank you very much, Error the Face. Captain Cold with the bits. All right, let me do this, and then let me read off Captain Cold's bits here and see what we get. Cosmoem, Dialga, Surfing Pikachu V, and a Team Magma's Groudon. That's cool. All right, let's see here. Captain Cold says, Happy E-Day, Ballet Day, Black HIV/AIDS Awareness Day, Fettuccine Alfredo Day, Periodic Table Day, Rose Day, Send a Card to a Friend Day, Wave All Your Fingers at Your Neighbor's Day, Happy 32nd birthday to Jack Septiceye, 44th birthday to Ashton Kutcher, 56th birthday to Chris Rock. Man, he's 56. 62nd to James Spader. Happy birthday to the late Laura Ingalls Wilder, author of The Little House on the Prairie, and the late Charles Dickens. Thank you very much, Captain Cold. And Pasical, thank you so much for the sub. Wait a minute, isn't it the guy from the Memorial Health System? Thank you very much. All right. Thank you so much, Lara, for the gifted sub, and a second gifted sub, and a light shadow for the resub. Praise Bidoof. And I am enjoying Pokemon Legends Arceus. I'm glad you are. It's been pretty cool. It's been a lot of fun. I'm excited for more. I only got to play like 4 hours on last Monday. All right, look at the Pikachu. All right, come on. It's a Lugia. I mean, Lugia is still good, but I want the secret cards. Mew. Hey, Rocket's admin. That's pretty cool. That's another secret one. All right. There's a virtual card collection thing. Yeah, so when you get actual physical packs, there's a card code in it, and it allows you to open up packs in the trading card game online for Pokemon. Dialga. And then you can make decks and stuff and battle people online and stuff. It's really cool. I've been doing more of it for just playing the game. Ooh, Surfing Pikachu again. Cosmoem. I'm wanting a Golden Mew or Charizard, Blastoise, or Venusaur. Flying Pikachu V. Donphan. That's a nice one too. Anytime it says new, that's a good one too. How was my day? My day was pretty good. We covered the shows we had to watch. I just finished eating, and now I'm getting to play Pokemon, which is really good. We had some opening things for my other YouTube channel, so I have more card packs here to get to open. And then I never know when to open these, so I just do them here while we're chatting and stuff usually. And got to do a lot of stuff with Pokemon cards in general. Really close to the celebration set being completed, which I'm excited for that. I found out that we have more evolution cards. Ooh, Claydol. Sweet. Some of these cards can be played. Some of them are banned in standard play. Are the code cards the same that were in the... Yeah, so in the physical pack, they have a little QR and a code on it. And in those ones, if you scan them or type them into the game, you get to open up packs in the game. Another Claydol. Wow, okay. How many have I done? That was 10. We didn't get the big one. I'm going to actually open up one. Where is it? Where is it? I have 3 packs of evolutions left. I'm going to open up one evolutions. Now, evolutions is one I really want to collect more of it. I just found out that we had some of these. So I put them in a binder and started getting them all set up. But these were remakes of like the original like Pokemon cards. So if you played old school Pokemon, you'll recognize the art. Oh, cool. Look at that. But you'll recognize like Magmar, Charmander. These are like the old arts that they had on them and stuff. But they remade them in this set. So we got... Here comes Team Rocket. That's a good one. And... Oh, look at that Slowbro EX. Oh, that's cool. I do not have that card. For sure. Now, this one obviously is not a remake, but they remade a lot of the cards, and then they made some new EX Pokemon things, which were like really strong versions of old school Pokemon. So you have this one, you had Machamp, you had Pidgeot, and some different things. So very cool. Sorry, no Charizards today, but maybe next week we'll open up a Charizard. We shall see. All right, Laura, you have a good one. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. We're actually going to be getting into the game here soon. I don't have too much time in this game, just this time during every week. So I need to make sure I get as much game time into it as I can. Next pack has a Charizard. The next Celebrations pack, if only. We'll see. Maybe next week. No, they're not exactly the same, Ice Fusion. The codes don't have exactly what's inside the packs. So whenever you submit the code, it's still got a randomization to it. Like, out of all the packs that I've physically opened for Celebrations, I don't have a what is it? Tapu Lele, I think, is the one that's in Celebrations, and I got one last week, the Tapu Lele GX. So it is not one for one. Maybe at some point I'll do I don't know if anyone here plays Pokemon TCGO, but the trading card game online will you can make friends and you can battle each other's decks and stuff, and maybe we can do that with people at some point, or maybe I'll do it on my Pokemality YouTube channel or something like that, just because I've been playing more card gaming stuff now. By the way, where the poll the poll you can find if you go to the video on YouTube. There's links down below in the description, pin comment, or if you go to Patreon, and you can vote there. So hoping Eva wins the poll, huh? I don't know what I want to win. The Digimon one is an interesting one, and it's done a little different than some other poll options that we've had before. So I will see. Are the virtual cards tradable? Yes, Kitty, they are. You can actually you can set up trades in the game. Sometimes you can trade them for like packs, or you can trade them for other cards and stuff too. But you can set up like, I want this card and I will give this for it, and then people can look through the trades and try to find one and what they want. So they are tradable within the TCGO. All right. Oh, I see what happened. I opened up Arceus, but under the wrong user, and it had me picking the language again, and I was a little concerned. Can't wait for you to see more of this game. I have it beat with 135 hours in-game time played. 135? 100? It just came out like, what, Friday? How many days is 135? Would you say 135? Just over 5.5 days? Dang. That's a lot of time. I'm glad to know that there's a lot of time that can be spent, but also I'm worried that there's a lot of time that can be spent, so I don't know how long it's going to be until I beat it. But I'm excited to be able to spend a lot of time playing the game itself, which is cool. I have like 4 hours. Let me let's switch over to it. We'll turn down this. Make sure that we got. Can you guys hear the there's like wind blowing or something? We can get in the game. It is 6:04. Tucker, thank you so much for the sub. A hydrate. I missed a hydrate. All right, let's make sure audio and everything's working. All right, we're gonna run around here. All right, you'll have to let me know if there are volume issues. I can hear it. There's not a lot of audio right now. I'm gonna have to remember how to play. Buttons are what? Let me see. I think it's throw this. Yeah, okay. Geodude! Alright, what am I doing? Let's fight this deer. No. Throw the deer! Ah, there we go. Dang. Trying to throw this dang ball at this dang deer. You son of a... Alright, well. It's okay. We didn't want him anyway. Aha. Alright. What button's my map? What am I supposed to be doing here? Take a rest or do some crafting. Is that what I'm supposed to be doing? My mission quest. Head to base camp and report what you've learned to Professor... Okay, so I just got to report All right, well, we can make our way back there and find Pokemon along the way, right? Need more Twitch emotes. We can try to work on that. What's that shiny thing over there? What is that? Heading that way. Fight. Roll out. Shaboom! Yes. All right. This way. What's so shiny? Oh, is that just some of those? Oh, okay, it's just those rocks. Hey, look at you. Haven't fought you yet. Oh, quick attack. All right, do roll out again. You got this. Yeah, you know, maybe we'll catch him. Haven't caught him before. Aerial Ace. Items. Where's my Pokeball? There it is. No. He grew enraged. All right, let's do a tackle. Maybe that won't. Geodude. Well, shucks. Next Pokemon. Put on Shinx. Shinx would be fine, right? Oh, all right. Well, come back, Shinx. What about Eevee? We'll do Eevee and we'll try to quick attack it. Ah, we killed it. All right. Well, let's go back here and rest and get our Pokemon healed. I think that might heal our Pokemon, right? Yeah, we have a camp here. Run! Just a little while, I guess. There we go. Huh. What kind of shopping can I do here? Pokeballs, potions, revives, and a cake lure base, which I don't have anything for making cake or lures, I don't think yet. I don't think I've learned that part yet. I think camps. Yes, I know you can evolve. What move did I need him to do? Did I finish it yet? Let me look at my Pokedex real quick. Pokedex was down. There it is. Okay. Scyther. Am I done with Shinx or do I need more? So is complete just complete, like it's done? Or can I still do more with it? Like, is there any more I can do at this point? How do you evolve? They get to a point where they can evolve and then you tell them to evolve. It's weird. It's different, I guess. But can I still do, like, can I make Shinx bite and it will still give me more? I can still do more? Okay, good. Okay, good. I want to do more. Oh, yeah. Man. There's a Munchlax. Guys, there's a Munchlax. I'm gonna catch a Munchlax. This Starly's gonna fight. Do a bite. Yeah. All right, Munchlax. I'm a-coming for you. I have to kill this bug. Fight! All right, Munchlax, you better still be here. Where'd you go? Did you? There you are. All right, let's switch to. What are heavy balls? He's bound to love food. Is a heavy ball better, right? I'll throw a heavy ball at him. What? What did my searching thing do? They're so hard to throw. I see. So they just don't go that far. Ah. My first time throwing a heavy ball. I didn't have to though. Oh, Geodude! Weasel. Yeah, they are literally heavy balls. I thought it was more of like they're called heavy balls so that they can like catch heavier things, but they are heavy balls. Give me this. And then the one time this moved. And it didn't help. All right. Is that a new? Oh, that's just a flower thing. Oh, it's too far. A pep up. All right, let's fight these Geodudes and hit him with his water. Ah, I want this tree as well. I definitely can see why you can spend a lot of time here, because there is... Dang it, that's not... There's so much stuff that could happen. Alright, Aqua Jet. Start killing off Geodudes with water moves. I think that's the one I really want, right? Where's the Geodude? Oh, I got a Munchlax. Give it food. Caught without being spotted, and numbers caught. Okay, so I need to catch those without being spotted. Times you've seen it use rest. I can do that. Alright, so I need to give him food. This guy... Leap out of ore deposits, what? And then number of evolves, so I need to evolve him. I need to catch him. Alright, gotta catch him. I'm gonna catch this one. Let's do a... which one is it that... Yeah, we'll do quick attack then. Game obscure. We'll do swift. Alright, let's try throwing a Pokeball this time. Nope. Items. Alright, we're doing alright. Am I gonna name the Pokemon? I don't know. It doesn't ask me like the other games usually do. And I haven't worried about it, I guess. Get that stuff. Can I catch him? Can I stealthily catch him? Catch him. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Good job. All right, we're gonna head back to the town. Where's he going? Get him! Get him! Yeah! I need one more. I need one more. One more Geodude. Then we're leaving. Ooh, it's a heavy specimen, too. What's over here? It looks so empty. Are there like no Pokemon over here? Isn't that weird? Oh, there's a bug. More bugs, Buizels. Oh, Abra! No! There's Abras here. Oh, I want an Abra. Are there more Abras? Alright, we're gonna walk around here stealthily. Dang, Abras using their teleports and stuff. Oh my! Don't want to deal with that one. I don't know what kind of flowers those are. No, I just want to find an Abra. How do I get them back? So sneaky. I'm hoping another one just kind of shows up here. So far, not looking good. Maybe I need to just leave and come back later. If I just take out a couple of these guys and get them out of the way. Alright, bite! I need to watch this Shinx do bites. No! Well, at least I saw it do bite. That, nope. I heard something over here. Maybe I can beat this guy with a thunder move. Yeah, get him! Yeah, the frame rate gets a little weird sometimes. Do I want to do Thunder Shock or Thunder Fang? Fang. Yeah. Alright, defeat this one with a lightning move, electric move. That'll be good. Oh, come on, Shinx. Just live a little longer. Thunder Fang. Good job. Okay. Cool. There we go. Ooh, Rowlet can evolve too. I need to make that one do Roost. Let me swap over to Rowlet. Oh! Was that it? Did it just run away? I wasn't even there yet. There it is. Okay. Okay, there's two of them. I see two of them. I'm gonna sneak up on these guys. Switch into my Pokeballs. Damn, it just disappearing and shit. Shh. I don't think they ran away yet. Yeah, there they are. Nice and quiet like. But dang. I wonder if they like food. Or if it scares them. Does that work? Yeah, Abra! I'm putting that on my team. Come on, come get the food. Come get the food, Abra. There's food. Num 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 num. Yes. Back ahead. Come on. Don't you escape on me? Yeah. There we go. We did it. Caught 2 Abras. Alright, now we can head back to base. Zubat! There's a Zubat! No, go away! I'm gonna kill you with this. Go, Geodude. Did I already catch Zubat? Dang, I can't remember. Alright, roll out. Kill it. Kill it again. Yes. Man, 2 quick attacks. Good job, Geodude. Oh! He's right there! I don't think I've caught a Zubat yet. Oh man. Dang it. I need to try to hold my hand still. Alright, I've caught 2 of 3. Can I catch that one right there? I need to go make more Pokeballs too. There we go. Caught 3. Oh, what's that? Who is it? It's one of them bugs. Oh my. There's that Kricketot. No, Kricketune. Big Kricketune. I just want the tree. I'm just getting the tree. Alright, very good, very good. Let's get out of here. Somehow. Ooh, I want that. Well, there's a Kricketune. I don't think I have any Kricketoons. No, get back here! Alright, level 13. Man, what do I want to do? What am I level? Level 15? Let's just tackle it and see how much it does. Alright, I can tackle it one more time and hopefully be enough to throw up, Okay, yeah, I can definitely tackle it one more time with an absorb. Oh, I didn't do much at all. Even a critical should be good. I think I'd be good. Let's catch it. No! You dang Kricketune. Alright, let's head back to base. However, we are not going to fast travel. That way I can get supplies. Maybe find more Pokemon. Let this Ponyta get... Oh, shoot, I forgot. I forgot how far I went. I want to call him Maverick. Star Raptors over there. Move it! Up the hill, quickly! All right, I need to move that that marker over there that I placed. What's over here? Geodude! Alright, Rowlet, you go. You're gonna fight this Geodude. Oh no, is he way up there? Dude, he's perched up there, look at him. Leafage. Yeah. Oh no, roll out. Do Leafage again. So how many people in chat have played Arceus so far? And how many people have not? Let's pull it. We can pull it, Pong. I have not. You're playing it right now. Ah, that's fun. Oh, here's my base. All right, I see where I am. All right, well, let's heal up while we're here. You're playing it right now? I played it, beat the main story yesterday. Oh, good. I've been talking to Melanie about playing it. Telling her that she needs to... I was trying to show it to her the other day. A little bit. All right. Times you've seen it use leafage. Okay, so I need to keep using leafage. Tasks with unreported data. What does that mean? Oh, I finished a leafage task and I haven't reported it. Okay. I really wanted to play it over the week, but I held back and I didn't. And instead I spent time doing like other Pokemon things. Me and Melanie opened some packs of cards and stuff. Did some different things for Pokemality. Then we, I've also, because of doing like the race and stuff for the randomizer, I've been looking into like speedrunning of Pokemon games and stuff more. I'm just interested in trying to find which one I should try to speedrun. I'd like to try a speedrunning of a Pokemon game. I just don't know which one. Roll out. He avoided it. Roll out. Roll out. Roll out. There we go. Yeah, defeat that Zubat. Yeah, defeat him with rock-type moves. Awesome. I need to see more leafage from Rowlet. Let's go. No, I want to see more leafage. There we go. I watched one recently of, there's actually on GDQ, their Twitch channel. It was Kizoran who was running Brilliant Diamond. It was for their, like, first steps, and it was kind of like showing, like, well, look, if you've never sped run a game, or, you know, depending on how familiar you are, this is kind of the techniques that are used to do it. And I like the Brilliant Diamond one they did, because there wasn't a lot of the older generations have a lot of, not necessarily glitching, but like manipulation and stuff, which I messed around with a little bit on Gen 1 a while back, and it's tricky to do. And on most of the DS forms of Gen 1, you can't do it. So you'd have to do it through emulation or with an original Game Boy, which I don't have an original Game Boy for that. Hey, this guy has some kind of questy thing to do. Oh there, mind helping a guy out? I'm after some cherry berries, you know 'em? Shiny red ones. So he wants some cherry berries. Be sure the Pokeball you throw has a Pokemon in it. Hand me 3, I'll tell you another handy tip. I probably have cherry berries. What's the new tip? Thanks. Now then, here's a handy tip. You can throw a berry near a wild Pokemon to grab their attention and keep them distracted. Why not give it a try? Well, I've already done that. So I saw some people asking about evolving. And I do want to evolve my Pokemon. However, I also want to work on filling Pokedexes and stuff. Come on, Geodude. Do roll out. So I'm trying to get leafage done for Rowlet and trying to get seeing the bite. The ones where I can bite them or attack with them seem like really good ones to use. I'm fighting 2 Driflooms right now. So if I can get those ones done, that'd be good. Do you and Melanie plan on opening a Pokemality P.O. box? We haven't talked about it yet. But oh man. Come back, Geodude. Who else we got? How about Shinx? Shinx be a good one. That could be something we do. Most of it's just been focusing on trying to get editing stuff done, trying to get getting content rolling out and happening and whatnot. And I figured once we do that, then can work on other things. I see the poll. The poll's done, and 51% of you guys, at least that voted. Probably not everyone voted, but 51% said that they have played Arceus. I think I caught a Burmy already, right? But I may want to catch another one. So let me throw another one just because. I have more Pokeballs anyway. We found a Soul Silver DS game but don't have a DS to play it. Oh man. Times you've seen it, you struggle? Bug. Ah. Alright. We are heading the correct direction. What's up this little hill? Anything? Ooh. I do like being able to just roam and adventure. In a big, wide, open, wildy area. Grab some stuff. Grab some stuff. Alright, we're almost back. Bidoof! They do travel in herds. Over here we have the majestic Bidoof. Whack. Yes. No, Bidoof! I stole his brother. I will steal you too. Ooh, a heavy one. Yes. All your Bidoof belong to me. Oh. Just get them. Thank you. Alright. We're almost to camp. Got distracted with the Bidoof, but luckily we found a heavy one, which was nice. So, here, I'll show you what I'm talking about too real quick for the people that were asking about evolving. So here, where's the list? So I needed him to do Leafage 15 times. I need to see him do Roost, which I have Roost, so I just need to use it. And then Strong and Agile Style, I need to use that more too, and I haven't used that yet. So doing those, I think, are easier not catching the Pokemon, right? Now, if I go to Shinx, I need to use Bite, and that's... I can use Quick Attack. So Bite and Quick Attack, as long as I use those moves, then I'll fill out those rows. and then defeating it with ground types, defeat it in general, evolving, those things will all happen. So if we switch him over to... No, you son of a bird! Fight me! We will do quick attack. That's fine. We got a quick attack out. That's all we wanted. Fight it. There we go. The Beedufs, they won't run away. I don't think. Nope, they ran away. Alright, let's go do the resting and see whatever it is this professor wants to say. We'll rest first. No, I want to rest! No! I don't know what you're going to say to me. And how is your research into Kleavor going? I need to find the Kleavor. I haven't seen him yet. Oh, is that so? Now that's quite the tidbit. So a serving of his favorite foods will normally make Kleavor quite agreeable. I need to mull this over back at the lab. You should come along. Look at all this stuff we got. Where's the Abras? There's the Abras. Yes, Abra. Alright. How do we do on my little Pokedex entry things? 20 more Pokemon in one report achieved. Total Pokemon caught 21. 14 different species. 9 for the first time. And then 8 with back strikes. Okay, cool. Money. Well, that, so he is completed. I have all the leafage, so I need to focus on getting the Roost and the Aerial Ace, but I don't know if I have Aerial Ace yet. And then Shinx, I need to get Bites and Quick Attacks used. 12 and 25, man. That's a lot. Maybe I will just evolve. I don't know. I need to use Aqua Jet from Weasel. Munchlax. Alright. Do I get second star? Huh. Is that a second star? Oh, how do I know if I get it? You wonder how much Aaron likes Decidueye? Oh, no. Decidueye, I love, so I struggle between, as probably my favorite typings are probably either Ghost, Grass, or Steel, maybe? Just based on, like, Pokemon that I really like across the board and what their typings are. So a Grass Ghost Pokemon is really cool. And as a starter, like, I think Rowlet and Decidueye are, like, probably just under Bulbasaur for me. So according to the information you were able to learn from Irida and Leon of the Pearl Clan, were this the normal course of events that frenzied Kleavor would be calmed by a nice serving of his 2 favorite foods? I do wonder, is it possible that the aromas or some other components of these foods might combine in a way that could not only calm Kleavor, but draw him back from his frenzy? But by your own report, even Kleavor's warden, who looks after Kleavor and knows him well, cannot approach him in his current state. It would be a fool's gambit to get close enough to offer him food. Give me a moment if you would. I need some time to ponder. There ought to be something in my research notes that can help. Ponder, ponder. I don't know if I posture checked, but I am now. Ah. Rick left and then turn the lights off. Hang on, I'm gonna turn the lights off. Aha, there we go. I didn't have it like this earlier because Rick was still here doing stuff. All right. Eureka! What is Eureka? We'll simply have to throw the... That's what I've been doing already. It's not like it's a surprise. You've quite the arm for throwing things, haven't you, Aaron? Might I suggest you take Kleavor's favorite foods and throw them at the Pokemon? Elaborate, please. It's all coming together. We can use our skill in Pokeball crafting to shape Kleavor's beloved food into balls, then throw them to achieve the same calming effect, but from afar. A brilliant idea, if I do say so myself. As for what to call these yummy projectiles, how about tea time balls? Puts one in mind of a nice, relaxing afternoon tea, does it not? Why wouldn't you simply call them Laventon balls? Oh my, with that name, it sounds like I'm the one being launched at our frenzied friend. I suppose that's what comes to mind when we say Laventon balls. In any case, we can rely on the Pearl Clan to gather the necessary foodstuffs, correct? Then you should get back to Grand Tree Arena and let the Pearl Clan know our plan. Pearl Clan know our plan, yeah. If you're off to Grand Tree Arena, best set out from Heights Camp, eh? But can I get an upgrade of star power? Our investigation for the commander will grind to a halt if you become incapacitated recruit. I should like to avoid that outcome. I imagine you would as well, since it would mean losing the food and shelter we provide for you. If you have a progress report, I will judge its worthiness. Show me your Pokedex. Come on. Look at my Pokedex. Look at it! Togepi. Alright. Give me a star! You have made progress. It seems you have earned yourself a star. Yes! Boom! 2 stars. We're getting there, guys. With this, you have officially attained the rank of 2nd star in the Galaxy Expedition team. You can now use Feather Balls. Pokemon up to level 30 will also obey your orders reliably in battle. The rewards you earn for your survey reports will be more generous now, too. Have these as well. They are further recipes you'll need for crafting. Feather Balls. Sky Tumblestone. You obtained a recipe for super potions. Yeah. Continue to dedicate yourself to completing the Pokedex if you hope to rise higher in the ranks. I do. Let's go. Yes. We are a 2-star hunter. That is correct. We're gonna swap out some Pokemon. But who? Who to swap out so that we can use Abra? And how does teleport work for Abra? His special attack's a 2. Ooh, I like that one. I like this one. Okay. I like Geodude. How long till Weasel can evolve? Fire, water. I might get rid of, for now, Eevee. Sorry, Eevee. But for the time being, you gotta go over there. I got so many Pokemon. Alright. Back to your survey work then. Keep it up. Replace Rowlet? No, never. At least not yet. We have started a new day. Which means we must Change our clothes. Hmm. Whoa. Growlithe. It's kind of a cool outfit. I don't like those shoes. All right, we're going with this outfit. Whoa. Whoa. Look at my feet, guys. All right, see my shoes? And then when I come up here, I have no shoes. Because this is where my bed is. And then when I go down here, boom, shoes. Anyway, thought it was neat. You gotta take your shoes off. All right, new styles. Ooh, let me buy some clothing here. I can get a green cap. You know what? I forgot I need the White Ranger outfit too, right? I'm not gonna change everything yet. And then the white headband, yes. There we go. You know what? Maybe we'll go with the white Power Ranger outfit that I want to do. Change of clothing. All right, so it is that headband with this one here and this one here. Aha! Now we're like the white Ninja Ranger from the movies. Except we don't have the cool like face mask part. Let's go. Keep the Survey Corps outfit. We'll change it later. The Galaxy teams certainly got themselves a grand headquarters. I'll give them that. Oh yes, I came because I had some news that I thought you might be interested in. Better you actually see what's going on though. Let's head to, what did you end up calling it? The Heights Camp? Haha, what we got going on here? Wyrdeer! I spoke to Wyrdeer about what's going on. I told him about how you've been trekking all over the field lands seeking a way to quell Kleavor's frenzy. All this from someone who's not even part of our clan or the Pearl clan. Just some wanderer who fell through a rift into this world. And hearing that, well, you can see how he responded. I trust you appreciate it. Wyrdeer's found you worthy, you see, which means you'll need a flute like we have. Mind demonstrating for him? This is very important, so listen. Ba, 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 da, da. I've heard that before. What's that music from? Is that from this game? I've heard that flute before. That's a Celestica flute that Mai just played. is a precious tool that can be used to call on Wyrdeer so you can ride upon him. It's the opening of Diamond and Pearl game. Is that what it is? Was I hearing that every time I opened Brilliant Diamond? It said that Celestica flutes were gifts from Almighty Sinnoh itself, and now this one's yours. That a Pokemon... Call special Pokemon that are willing to bear you around the region. Its timbre is eerie and mysterious. Wait. Is it more than just him? It's not that grand of a gesture, really. I can't play the flute for the life of me. See if you can play that melody. Wow, so easy. Wyrdeer opened his heart and learned well the sound of your playing. So I can ride him? Like a Yoshi? Mind Plate? Allows Pokemon to gain power of the Psychic type. Cool, I can give it to Abra. Now that Celestica flute use that Celestica flute wisely and gallop across the land with the great Wyrdeer. You've got a frenzied Pokemon to quell at the Grand Tree Arena, haven't you? With Wyrdeer, you can gallop across the field lands in no time. I want to call them the Firelands. You can now call Wyrdeer and gallop across the land. Plus button to summon a Pokemon to ride on. Be sure to stay alert for wild Pokemon attacks and avoid falls from high places while riding around. Huh. Alright, let's try it. Whoa, it just pops in there. Interesting. Excuse me, Geodude. How much of these mountains can I climb? Not much. Oh. This is cool. I like this. I want a Pichu. Yeah. I want a Pichu. There we go, good. I believe Pichu was new. All right. Let's get over... Nope, this is... Oh my! Don't fall. Can he swim? I'm gonna assume no. Run! Run faster! Aha! You'll never catch me alive, Barrel. Have I caught this Pokemon yet? I don't recall. What happened, Bun? No, where are you going? Bunnery! Yes. Oh, we got a butterfly guy over here. Is that the beauty fly? Caught during daylight hours? Why is it daylight? I am running out of Running out of Pokeballs. I need to make more Pokeballs. No. 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 All right. Is the Blind Wave website down? It could be possible. All right, well. There's probably a lot of people going to try to vote in the poll right now. All right, let me make more Pokeballs. They're all incompatible, huh? It's still up. People are saying it's still up. I can make quite a few. Let me make like 30 of these. That way I get 3 Premier Balls. Oh. I don't have any of those. Make some super potions. Regular potions. All right. All right, we're almost here. Look at all those Psyducks. That one right there is sleeping. Boom! No! I hit his butt. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh, Shinx. Uh-oh, Shinx. Well. Abra. Let's go with Rowlet. Leafage. We're gonna focus on getting one down, and then we're gonna roost. I need to roost this Rowlet. Once I get my roost done, I can evolve. Let's do Leafage again. Finish off that Psyduck. Good. We're doing good. Yeah, there's a little Psyduck gang right here. You're right. Water Pulse. All right, let's roost. Very nice. And then we're gonna use Aerial Ace, which is, I think, another move we need to use is Aerial Ace. There we go. All right. We need to start throwing Abra around and stuff. Hey there, Bunnery. No, where'd you go? I need Abra to get. Yeah. We can collect that. And I think you can collect this stuff, right? Oh, I don't have enough space in my satchel. No, my satchel is full. What has put me over the edge? Ball of mud. Huh. Interesting. Let me try throwing a ball of mud at a Pokemon. Should I throw it at that one? What Pokemon should I throw a ball of mud at? Maybe if I go find the Scythers. That way I can catch a Scyther. I don't think I ever actually caught one. Oh! Come on. Oh, hide, hide. Hide. Run! Run away! Did I lose him? Alright, good. I lost him. Alright, we're gonna throw a ball of mud. Maybe we'll throw this Hopo Berry too. Okay. Well. Let's just go back to the mud. I don't know how far a ball of mud goes. Come on. Yes! Ah, I caught him. Alright, so a stun does work. A log. A log. Alright. I suppose I can revive Shinx in case I need Shinx. And I can potion. What do we need? We need 40. These do 60 now, so. Ah. Alright. Yeah. Let's talk to Leon. So you say that Galaxy people came up with a method to try to quell Lord Kleavor's frenzy? What? You'll mash up Kleavor's favorite foods into balls that you can throw offerings to him? Okay. Well, that's quite an unorthodox approach. You Galaxy people, your inventiveness just blows me away. I mean, now you can make offerings to Lord Kleavor from a safe distance. I'll lend you my aid if it means we might provide Kleavor with his offering. Let's begin at once. Hold on, Leon. Don't get ahead of yourself. Whatever the plan is, you'll need Kleavor's favorite plump beans. And I've brought them, as promised. That's right, my apologies. I had forgotten all about you. I'd admit, as we haven't been able to solve this ourselves, we seem to have little choice but to turn to the Galaxy team. But even I still have my doubts about whether we should entrust such a thing to an outsider. These Galaxy team people don't share our customs or our values. So prove to me that you're worthy to stand in presence of our noble Pokemon. You may battle by ordering about the Pokemon you've caught in your little Pokeballs. But on my side, I have a Pokemon as close to me as a sister, as one of my blood. If you can defeat Glaceon and me, I will entrust you with Kleavor's fate. Will you battle us? Okay. A Glaceon, huh? Well, Abra may not be the best choice right now. We will swap to Ponyta. Ember. Ooh, burned him, yeah. Oh, man. All right, let's use a flame wheel. Easy peasy. Battle decided. Everyone's leveling up. Everyone's mastering moves. I see now Pokeballs are simply your tools of choice, not products of disregard for Pokemon. You still understand the Pokemon that you've caught and treat them as partners. I feel better putting my trust in you now, I think. Let me see to your Pokemon's wounds. Now explain the Galaxy team's plan. What do you mean to do with these foods? So because you have to keep your distance, you'll mash Kleavor's favorite foods together, ball them up, and try to quell his frenzy by throwing them at him? Interesting. So you're developing soothing bombs of sort to calm our lord. Very well, if it'll help soothe Kleavor's frenzy, let's make these bombs with our very hearts and souls. Alright. Do I have to actually make these, or... Okay. This should please Kleavor, if anything can. Now then, ready yourself, and I will summon our mighty Kleavor, Lord of the Woods. Alright, I'm ready. Let's do it! I want to see what Kleavor looks like. Oh, mighty Kleavor, Lord of the Woods. Though it isn't yet the time of ceremony, we've prepared an offering of your favorite things. Benevolent Lord, who works his might between the heavens and earth, we offer our gratitude and beseech you, reveal yourself to our eyes. Listen well, Aaron. Keep your focus on Kleavor. Dodging will be vital. Try to avoid his moves as you're throwing the bombs. Oh my gosh, it's like a boss battle. Crusher! Can I catch it? I want to catch it. Ooh. Oh! Oh, it's so fast! Oh! It's so shiny. It has axes for hands, okay. Will it always look shiny, or will it look different? Is this because of the lightning? To claim victory against a noble Pokemon and quell its frenzy, you'll have to throw bombs at it until its frenzy gauge reaches 0. If you manage to create an opening in the noble's defenses, you'll be able to send out your Pokemon to battle against it. Win the Pokemon battle, and the noble's guard will stay down for a brief time. During that window, bombs will be more effective than usual, so throw as many as you can. All right. No, not Abra. That was not a wise choice. I don't know who to use. Water? Huh. Alright, I guess we'll use water. Aqua Jet. Go! Very nice. Can I won't kill it, will I? Strong Aqua Jet, go! Yes. Throw balls! Bombs! Bombs! Run! Run again. Oh my. Oh boy, run. Pull back. Use a tree. Oh! Oh no. That was not good. No, no, not time yet. Or I missed it. Oh, fall back, fall back, fall back. Throw food. Eat your food. You'll like it. It's yummy. Oh boy. Oh. Okay. Not working yet. Weasel, go. Do a strong Aqua Jet again. Actually, do Agile Aqua Jet. Do it twice. Can I get it twice in there? Oh, okay. We're just gonna do a strong style. Oh, hurry, hurry, no. Weasel, no. Let's try, yeah, Geodude. He should still be bug. Roll out. Very good. Hit him, hit him, hit him. Go, throw, 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 hurry. Run. Oh, that hurt. Oh. Need someone in there. Hurry. Maybe I can... Ooh, Stealth Rock. That's not good. Oh, man. Okay. Fight. I can get another bite in. Critical hit. That's good. No, Shinx. Alright, toss out Geodude now. Roll out. Almost. Do more rollouts. More rollout. Dude, Stealth Rock is very different now. Strong style rollout. Yes. All right. Hit him. Hit him. Yes. Yes. Calm yourself. Eat your food. Huh. So he doesn't fly. All the leveling ups. Interesting. Insect plate from Kleavor. Allows Pokemon to gain the power of the bug type. Alright, well, I have to put Scyther on the team and try that Pokemon out. What happened? Some kind of light erupted from Kleavor's body. Has Lord Kleavor's frenzy mind truly been put at ease? Does this confirm that the strange lightning was to blame for Kleavor's unnatural power? Maybe. Well, this is what I think after all we've seen. We know strange lightning came from out of the space-time rift the other night. Those bolts must have struck Kleavor and driven him into a frenzy after all. The lightning came from the space-time rift? But if Almighty Sinnoh really does dwell beyond the space-time rift, then the strange lightning, it indeed was Almighty Sinnoh's power. Then were we even right to try to interfere? I happily went along with his plan to create some bombs as if I knew what I was doing. Like some kind of thoughtless fool. Outrageous. Calm yourself, Leon. Remember that the Lord of the Woods has long been our protector, keeping the Pearl Clan safe from dangerous Pokemon that might harm us. Would power sent by the true Almighty Sinnoh have driven Kleavor to turn on us and attack people and Pokemon indiscriminately? I doubt it. What Aaron accomplished just now, it needed to be done. I'm glad we could settle this without further strife with the Diamond Clan or Galaxy team. If you come across other Pokemon in the grip of this painful frenzy, please help them. Yes. Fine, I suppose I must concur. I apologize for being briefly incomposed. I'm grateful for what you've done for my lord. Please take these on behalf of the Pearl clan. Consider it my apology for having spoken rudely to you earlier, and a token of my thanks. You can give me citrus berries, okay. Let me care for your Pokemon as well, in appreciation for fighting on our behalf. I think I've finally come to believe that you truly did fall out of the sky, though I still cannot imagine the reason at play. And it seems we've settled things here, though, between you and me, I wouldn't mind seeing Lord Kleavor in such a frenzy again. He was fearfully strong after all. Alright. Well, we did not manage to get, we didn't catch Kleavor. I want to see. So I used Aerial Ace a few times. Where is my Geodude? Aqua Jet. There's more, that's good. Rollout, we're up to 12 rollouts, that's good. I really just gotta use rollouts for him. Number defeated. Funneries. Cool. Goomy. When have we seen Goomy? I don't ever seen Goomy yet. I like Goomy. Huh. Oh, Liam had it. Okay. Liam had a Goomy. We battled that last week. That's right. I kind of remember that now. Give me them berries. You go, Geodude. No, not hypnosis. Dang it. I want you to use rollout. Wake up, Geodude. No. Wake up. Use agile style. Boom. Good job. There we go. That lets me use rollout and defeat him with rock moves. I don't think I've been this way. I'm kind of curious to explore this direction just a little bit. Throw, just, there we go. All right, roll out. Don't you die on me. You're strong, roll out. Kill it, one hit. Yeah, good job. Filling up the Pokedex. A Combi. Gotta catch a Combi. Come on. Very good. Ah! No! Come back! Awesome. What's this? Dazzling honey. Hmm. Can't do that. I can get one more of these. Oh, there's more down there. Golbat too. Uh-oh. All right, let's go. I didn't know he was trying to attack me. Don't kill me, don't kill me. No, I should have healed. No. All right, well, let's use Rowlet and use Aerial Ace. I need to use Aerial Ace. Blast. He escaped. Let's do Aerial Ace. Very good. Oh no! Alright, what else we got around here? I should try to capture one more. Come on, go somewhere else, or let me hit you in the back. One of the two. Yeah, there we go. Alright. 3 of 3. Good there. At least we got that part done. Whoa, look at all these Scyther. What are they doing? There's like a little Scyther party here. Dang. Too low. Too low. I need to get better at throwing these. Run. What's over here? There's a Shinx. Ooh, hello. Pardon me. What's this cave? Let's give a potion to Rowlet. And let's do a revive to Geodude. And we'll give him a potion too. And while we're at it, let's craft more. I need to find more Vivichokes. Or Burrow Tunnel. That's what I want to look at too. Pokedex. I want to look at Abra. What all does Abra need? Times you've seen it use teleport, what's that do? Times you scared it off with a scatterbang. So I just need to use teleport with him? What's teleport do in a battle, though? Does that take me away somewhere? My chops. Come on, give me my chop. Nice. Oh! He was just like, he just appeared right in front of me. Uh-oh. I think we're about to fight a... Alright, let's see what teleport does. A wild Pokemon uses to flees. Okay, teleport. Alright. We will just lead with that then. Oh, cool. Aerial Ace. I want to know how tough this Machop is. Is he like 20, 30? Can I catch them? Don't you turn around on me. Hello. It's all good. There's food. There's food. Wait, what level were you? 31? Oh! I don't think I can fight 31. Oh, goodness. Run from the Machop. I don't know if I'm ready for that Machop. Alright, well. We found some caves where the Machops do stuff. There's also shaking ore. And I don't know what shaking ores do, but I'm assuming that's how you get Geodudes to hop out of them or something. Alright, where to now? Over there. No. Gotta find another way around. I just want to use a teleport. Stay there, don't run away. No. Catch his Wurmple. I'm sure I need Wurmples. Dang. I need to get better at the height that I need. All right. And teleport. into... I don't know. Rowlet. That way I can get Rowlet evolved. It's too stunned to move. No. Alright. Arrow Ace 6 out of 10. It's getting more and more. Is there a better way to cross over? Alright. Let me do Rowlet. And we are going to do a strong style, agile style thing. Well, at least I got... No! I want to do the teleport thing. Dang it. Alright, we're heading back to base here. I don't know any of those. I'm just going the long way. Huh? But I heard a Pokemon. A barrel. I don't know if I've actually fought the barrel. What do I want to use on the barrel? We'll do Rowlet and we'll use the super strong move. Alright. No. No. Yes. So I haven't evolved yet because I was trying to do more of the Pokedex entry things. We need to strong style roost, whatever that does. Does it give me more health? Yeah. No, not roll out. Well, especially the starter. I mean, I don't know how hard it is to get starters in this game because the first few games, or the other Pokemon games, are more set up where you get a starter, right? Like I can probably breed later on, but in this one they're like, you got to complete the whole Pokedex and do all this. So I don't know how easy it is to get other Pokemon later on. But I was wanting to at least get the move things because the move things aren't too hard. So I have for Rowlet, well, for Abra, I need to see it do teleport quite a few times. And if I can do that a few more times, I'm going to finish off that research anyway. I also need to evolve. Where are they? Are they this one? So this one, I've seen him do Aerial Ace, Roost, Strong, Agile. Like I'm just trying to get more of those done. I mean, I guess I don't have to do that. It also says number caught, so there's other times I can do that with other Pokemon. But I just figure since I'm already using it, like it's not going to be like... If I evolve it now or evolve it later, I don't feel like it's as big of a deal. I'm going to evolve it at some point. But I'm hoping it's less work if I, as I run around with these Pokemon anyway, try to, I don't know, level them up a bit with their Pokedex entries. Alright, keep the guard up and it ran away. But that way in the future, if I do see Rowlets, however it works, I can capture them but I don't have to spend a lot of time with other ones leveling them up, getting certain moves, and then fighting with those ones. And you know what? There's Geodude here. I wonder if I need to beat him with grass moves. I forget. I know water works for him. Fight. And let's do Agile Leaf. Yeah. And we defeated him with a grass type move. So in doing these agile style things and strong styles, I can kind of get several things done at once. Unawares. Agile again. No, he was too stunned. Cool, okay. So if I can attack like that, that really helps. I need to defeat one more with a grass type move. So if I see another Geodude, that's good. Why, hello. Why are you coming at me? You gonna run away now? Ooh, he tackled. He's not running. Strong rollout, I guess. Oh. Always running away. He ran away too. Alright. Which way are we going? We're going that way. Might as well grab some more of this stuff. That should be the last Geodude we need for at least this segment of the 10 grass moves. I don't know if that's the max or if there's more. Let's just do a strong style one. All right. All right, let's switch to Buizel. That way I can use a water move on him. I think I need to see Aqua Jet for Buizel, and I need to use water moves here anyway. Let's do a strong style water move. Excellent. And where's the other one? There he is. I just need to start aiming a lot higher on some of these things. All right. Another Geodude. The strong and agile styles are interesting. I'm curious on, like, I haven't messed with it too much to really get a good feel of, like, how much stronger they really are. Sweet. Got the 5 of 5 of that one. I'm gonna have to store some stuff in a box at a base. All right. We're going the right way. I like how the deer thing just happens. It just appears, you know? It's not like I whistle and wait for it to come and then I hop on it. And every time it does a little flute noise. All right, let's store some stuff away. Move into storage. I don't know what all of these I really need. I don't think I need grit dust at all. Oh, I need to use those and throw them at people. He sold at a low price? Okay. I don't know what to do with these logs. Just put the logs away. I'm just gonna clear out the things I don't use. I don't use that one. I use those a lot. How do I move? Grab. And then I guess I'll try to find how to sell that. All right, let's go back to home. Yes. All right. Your Pokemon catching efforts are quite clearly bearing fruit. How about a report? All right. Need a little more. 3333. Nice. All right. I'll update the Pokedex with this new data. Geodude's complete. Zubat's complete. Buizel's complete. Rowlet's complete. Abra's complete now. Pichu's complete? What? What did I do to Pichu? Number caught. Caught without being spotted. Caught during daylight hours. So I caught 2 Pichus and got the points I needed to be able to complete the Pokedex for him. That's crazy. All right. Getting close. 420. More points. You quelled Lord Kleavor, you say? Well done and bravo, my boy. Time to head back to the village. Let's head on back. And we can change our clothes again. Alex in Scotland, thank you so much for giving out the subs. I missed it earlier, but if you're still here, thank you so much. Hit the Pokemon in the back, they can't run away. Yeah, I think the first time I did that was at Geodude, and it stunned him, and he wasn't able to take off, which was cool. I saw the light fading into the sky. You must have quelled the Lord Pokemon. And what do you have there? Could it be? Those are 2 of the fabled plates of old. Please, let me take a look. I see. There are some letters carved into them. Let's see. This one says, where all creation was born, that is the being's place of origin. It seems to be a phrase from a very old myth. How did you come across these? Pokemon gave them to me. I see. You were given the plates when you impressed Wyrdeer and Kleavor. That is quite something indeed. My heart is practically racing with excitement. It is my guess that you'll find more plates like these scattered all across Hisui. If we were to gather them all and decipher the scripts on them, we may uncover something absolutely amazing. The mysteries of the past, oh, how they tickle my curiosity. What a joy to be alive in such times. Well, I must be on my way. Until next time. I will hydrate. Alright, so we found a cave. I do want to go back to that cave. My Rowlet probably would do okay against Machop. Where are we going? Over here? Wait, up there too? There are some requests on the blackboard. Oh my gosh! It seems several people have spotted Drifloon playing with one of the village children. Miki from the security corps can tell you more. Speak with her and get to the bottom of this. Oh my gosh, guys! It's gonna kidnap a child! That's what they've said in the Pokedex. We're gonna see it happen and have to put it in our Pokedex entry. They don't even know yet. Leave this Pokemon alone, it will steal your children. Peculiar Ponyta. Yota, a fellow from the village, claims to have seen a rather strange Ponyta. You must investigate the matter for the good of science. For science! Alright. Oh. How much? 1,000. One more. $1,500? That fee jumped up so much. No. Forget it. I don't need to carry anything. You can keep all your everything. All right, Commander. Time to sumo. Well done. I have already received the reports of your exploits. You successfully quelled Kleavor's frenzy, restoring peace of mind to Hisui's people. You are a stranger to us, one who fell out of the very sky, yet you have served the Galaxy team admirably. I admit you have earned yourself some degree of recognition, but things are not settled yet. I've received word that there are other Pokemon nobles falling prey to such frenzies elsewhere in Hisui. So carry on with your research and survey duties and prove that you are truly an asset to us. That is all. Dismissed. Your fellow Survey Corps members are likely at the Wallflower. Go and join them. We completed the mission. Binning, old chum. The usual order. 3 servings of potato mochi, please. Oh, and if there's anything else that you'd recommend, by all means, bring it out. The whole village is gossiping up a storm about our young friend here, you know. He's got quite some luck to have come back unharmed after facing off against that Kleavor. I dare say Aaron was well prepared, and he was quick study of how Kleavor moved in battle, from what I heard. All in all, it was a very good show, a victory well earned. We can feel safer going about our Survey Corps duties now, thanks to your efforts. Oh, by the way, why not try crafting some of these? I made the recipe based on directions Benny gave me. Smoke bombs. That sounds cool. Lovely. And now that we need not worry about being mauled by Kleavor either, let's take our chance to study all the Pokemon that call the Obsidian Fieldlands their home. Okay, so all the exploring that I've already been doing. Let's do that now. Aaron? I've been waiting for you, Aaron. My name's Vesa. There's something real important I need to tell you. Would you come with me? She seems creepy. I don't want to go anywhere with her. What if she's a ghost? This is kind of a secret, but something terrible has happened. Hisui is in a whole lot of danger. Hundreds of years ago, a being that brought calamity to this region was sealed away by someone using the power of a strange magic. But now, for some unknown reason, the magic has come undone, and the seal is broken. I hate to think what might happen at this rate. So please, Aaron, hear me out. I need you to restore the broken seal. Okay, just tell me what to do. Oh, thank you. I'm so happy you believe me. I just knew you'd be willing to help. This odd keystone is for you. Keep it safe. There was an odd keystone in Brilliant Diamond near the Spirit Tower place. You had to put the odd keystone inside a thing. A mysterious stone can be used to collect wisps that glow with an eerie purple light. Yeah, this is the thing that it's for the Spiritomb. In the I think in Brilliant Diamond, I was trying to figure out how to get him, and if you run around the underground and talk to enough people, it powers up the odd keystone, and then you can get Spiritomb to pop out or something. After the seal was broken, a whole bunch of wisps scattered across Hisui. 107 of them in total. With the odd keystone I gave you, you'll be able to gather them all. Oh, is this how we get a Spiritomb? See, the wisps are normally invisible, but not to the holder of the odd keystone. I know it's a huge task, but please, you just have to gather all the wisps for me. There's one real close to where we are now. How about you start with that one? See that flame hovering over there? Try touching it. I ain't touching no fire. Take the bridge. Does it move? Just there again. The wisp has been absorbed in the odd keystone just as it should have been. Thank goodness I picked you to help me with this. Come talk to me if you ever need help finding the remaining wisps. And one last thing, as you gather more and more wisps, I'll give you some rewards as thanks. I'll wait here for you while you carry out your search. Good luck. Eerie apparitions in the night. Eerie apparitions. The next day. Oh. Oh. Wow, the Galaxy Team hairdresser really is, dare I say, cutting edge. Who is this? It's like Mars? Oh hey, you're Aaron, the boy who quelled Kleavor, aren't you? That's me. I knew it. You've got quite the reputation, you know. I mean, you quelled one of Almighty Sinnoh's chosen ones. Some people are actually kinda scared of you for doing something so bold. I'm Arizu, by the way. Arizu, huh? I'm a warden of the Diamond Clan. My special skill is giving haircuts. Real nice to meet you. I can get a haircut. Oh, snip. But I came here to talk to your Mr. Kamado. See you around. Oh man, look at all these missions. Rare wares! Great deals! Alright, let me talk to these people. Those clothes you were wearing when you first came to the village, I can't describe to you the shock they gave me. It's as if I got a glimpse of the future. There's no mistaking it. You're passionate about fashion, aren't you? Not really. If that's the case, then we should study fashion together. I'm sure your interest will grow in no time. You're part of the Survey Corps, am I right? Please, I ask that you lend me your talents. I've been told that hippopotas, which can be found around the Crimson Mirelands, have different appearances based on their gender. I feel like if I were able to see and compare them, it would inspire me to create new designs for my clothing. Please, could you show me both a male and a female hippopotas? Alright, let's go. You know what? We're going to try to gather up all these and see what kind of little missions we can get. Requests. You there, valued customer. Wouldn't you rather I had more wares for you to choose from? It'd be nice. That it would. Unfortunately, Tao Hua refuses to provide me with any new goods to offer. He won't listen to a word I say, so would you try to persuade him for me? I'm sure you'll get somewhere if you bring him some hearty grains as a token of goodwill. 2 or 3 stalks ought to do it, but I'd make it 3 to play it safe. I got 23 requests right now. You there, you seem like someone who enjoys a bit of crafting. Do you think you could help me out with something? I'd be very, very grateful if you'd try to craft something using a special recipe I came up with. So without further ado, here's the recipe. I don't know what was wrong with that guy's face. Pokeshi dolls. 3 logs of wood. This is the recipe for what I've named Pokeshi dolls. So Pokedoll? I invented them, you see, as a special item that we could make in this village. I would love to have you craft one and show it to me. I'm looking forward to seeing what you came up with. Well, I think that I can do that one. I've gotten plenty of wood. You're correct, Catcher. How's the game going so far, Juice? It's going well. We've completed some of the missions. We're gonna try to do some of these requests, some of these like side missions, if you would. Why, that's a Pokédoll if I ever saw one. Please let me have a closer look. Amazing! Just look how smoothly you've carved these curves. Your attentive carving shows you put love and care into your handiwork. And these colors! You've definitely given it a vivid look, that's for sure. Yes, these hues must be the very shades of your inner strength and passion. Not to mention, this Pokédoll is perfectly balanced. At a glance, you'd think it's sure to fall over, and yet it stubbornly remains upright. Whew. Thank you, I've savored your Pokédoll to my heart's content. We use the same recipe, and yet your Pokédoll had a completely different feel than mine. Here, I'll give you a Pokédoll I made. I took great care in crafting it, so have a look and see how it differs from the one you made. Sweet. Wait, what do you sell Togepis over here? What's going on over here? Here at the trading post, you can exchange merit points for items and trade Pokemon with others. Good of you to stop by. What is it you need? Huh. I'll come back because I don't understand what you want. All right, let's go this way. I'm glad there's not a limit on how many quests we can grab. Listen here, Survey Corps kid. I saw the darndest thing. I was scouring the heartwood for crops we could grow in the fields here when I saw it. This Pokemon called Cherim changed its appearance before my very eyes. It was in the evening. The light was getting dim. All of a sudden, Cherim's petals closed right up so it looked like nothing but a little flower bud. Wow, I thought. I just witnessed the miracle of evolution. But the next morning, when I went to check in on that Cherim, it was right back to full bloom. But why would it bloom just to close back up? Is that how evolution works? Or was the change I saw something different? When you finish Cherim's Pokedex entry, let me have a look, would you? To bloom or not to bloom? Hey, you're in the Survey Corps, ain't you? Just the feller I was looking for. I'm working to make these fields bigger, but The ground sure is hard to plow, so I'm looking for someone to lend me a hand. More fields means more work, which means everyone's happy, including the Survey Corps. We're all in this together after all, right? So if you have a ground-type Pokemon, could I borrow it? What about like a Geodude? Does that work? Geodude. Geodude. Here, take this guy. Are you sure you want to give up this Pokemon? Yes. Your Pokemon sure be a big help in expanding the fields. Might as well get started. Wowie! It's turning this gritty old soil and soft and fluffy like it's nothing. How's it doing that? And seems we're done here. What a trooper. That was some fine work. Any crops we plant here will do great. And it's all thanks to you two. We'll keep your Pokemon here to help out with the field work a while longer. Just give it a holler if you want to swap it in with a different Pokemon to be our plowing partner. More fields available for farming. Can I farm? Can I do something here? If I talk to you? Apparently even Pokemon have some flavors they prefer over others, though I suppose that's probably true for all living things. Here in the village fields, you can have crops grown for you in exchange for a fee. Here, to grow crops, are you? No way to tell how the yield will be, but we'll give it our all. What kind of harvest are you interested in? Mushroom harvest. How about a medicinal harvest? Never mind. Apricot harvest? 500 for that one, never mind. How about a vegetable harvest? 1500. What's this one? 2000 for mushrooms? Dang. Alright, well, let's get an idea and just do an apricot harvest. Your crops are in good hands. Alright. We'll see what happens with the apricot farming. Oh, man's haircut is on fleek. His haircut was definitely very fetch. Hey sport, interests you in some target practice? All you gotta do is lob some balls and try to pop some balloons. Easy peasy, fun and breezy. Even got some fine prizes lined up to give out depending on how well you do. If you manage to break 10,000 points, you'll be in for a real treat. I can tell you that. If you're up for a challenge, you just let me know. I'm usually to be found in the practice field. Oh yeah, let's do. Oh, he left. Oh. There are so many quests. Oh, you're the boy from the Survey Corps, aren't you? Thank goodness you came along. Could I ask you to fetch a plant for me? I need it. I need to use it to make some medicine. The plant I'm after has 3 leaves and tastes bitter enough to make you dizzy. Unfortunately, I don't know where it grows. Try asking Anise from the Medical Corps. She'll be able to point you in the right direction. There's someone over here too. And Pokemon of the same species really come in different sizes? I know the professor said they do, but I'll have a hard time believing it unless I see different sized ones lined up side by side. If there really are bigger Buizel, bigger than mine, I'd love to see them alongside the one I have for comparison's sake. And you're a natural when it comes to catching Pokemon, right? I bet you see where I'm going with this. If you catch a Buizel bigger than mine, would you let me have it? I'll make it worth your while. Do I have a Buizel? Not a... Oh, I do have a Buizel that's bigger than his. But I don't want to give it up. I'm not giving you my Buizel. Not yet. What's this over here? Is this the practice field? What was that noise? Alright, you. Let's hit the targets and make them pop. Line up lots of targets, pop a lot per ball. Practice, 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 and be the best of all. If you manage to break 10,000 points, you'll be in for a real treat, I can tell you that. What do you say, sport? Yes. All right, let's try this, guys. Do I have X amount of balls or X amount of time? Ooh, both. Okay. Oh. Don't think I'm doing too well. No. There's so many balls, balloons, whatever. How'd I do? So many. Your score this time was 56,900. Now, isn't that something? You've set yourself a record. Like I said, I've got prizes lined up to give out depending on how well you do. Based on your score this time, here's the prize just for you. 3 smoke bombs. When thrown to the ground, these balls produce a cloud of fine powder that will reduce visibility in an area and keep wild Pokemon from noticing you. Since you broke the 10,000 point mark, you get the real prize. A nugget and 15 great balls. There are great balls. Don't think you've got to stop here. Keep aiming even higher, kid. Play on and get better and better all the time. The better you do, the better the prizes I'll hand out. Awesome. All right, well, we did okay. I still haven't found while we were popping all those balloons, we still haven't found the Drifloon. Somewhere. Over here, maybe? Oh, hey, survey guy. Know what you need to do to be a super awesome member of the Galaxy team? Be super brave? Nope. I mean, I guess that's also important, but you need to have a partner Pokemon. With a great partner Pokemon backing you up, you'll be strong as 100 people. I really want to catch a Pokemon of my own someday. So I've been throwing balls to get my aim spot on. Now I think I'm ready to practice with real Pokeballs. I bet you have loads of them since you're in the Survey Corps and all. Do you think you could give me just 5 of your Pokeballs, please? Alright, here you go, kid. You can have some of my balls. Woohoo! Now I can catch a partner Pokemon of my own. Here's a reward just for you, some grit dust. It was super hard to collect, so I hope you like it. If you want to know more about what it does, you can ask Captain Zissou. She knows all about it. Awesome. Anyway, I'm going to practice loads with Pokeballs you gave me. If you find a Pokemon that'd be a great partner for me, let me know so I can catch it. Oh, show. Where's this Drifloon guy? Oh my, you. You know, you remind me somehow of my grandmother. She was always so friendly with her Pokemon, just as you seem to be. I feel that same aura from you, as if you could become true friends with a Pokemon. I'd be interested in seeing how friendly you are with the Pokemon you carry with you. I hope you'll come show me sometime. How about it? Ready to show me how friendly you are with those Pokemon of yours? Do I know how friendly I am? bound to be friendliest with him. Look how pleased it is to be traveling with you. You've a true friend here. I can tell. My grandmother was precisely like you, the type of person who could understand the minds and hearts of Pokemon. I grew up watching how she interacted with them, so I have a bit of a knack for sensing how compatible a person and a Pokemon are. If you'd like to, you can keep on coming to show me your Pokemon. I'm happy to inform you at any time how they're feeling about you. Rare candy! Are you the one about the Drifloon? You're not gonna believe what I saw. Hey, listen to this. I saw something out in the wilds. Oh, it was incredible. What was it? The thing I saw was a will-o'-the-wisp, a ball of bright red fire. When I was walking on Windswept Run the other night, it leaped at me like, woo! At it again with this story, huh? Don't listen to her, mister. My big sis always gets carried away with her fairy tales. Oh, for goodness sake, I'm not making it up. I saw the will-o'-wisp with my own 2 eyes. Oh yeah? Then why don't you show it to me? Good luck with that. It's so frustrating. He won't believe me. I honestly did see one. Say, you're with the Survey Corps, right? And I hear you're quite the prodigy. I bet you could easily catch a will-o'-the-wisp. Do you think you could catch the one I saw and bring it back here? Oh, there's another one over there? Dang. How many of these quests are around here? Oh, is that the mission one? This must be where my mission is. The hair cutting lady. Top floor. I need to sell my nugget and something else. All right, let's see what this nice young lady needs help with. So it's come to Ursaluna as well. This suggests that even Pokemon that are not nobles can become frenzied. I have received no word from Adaman or Irida, but this is not something we can simply ignore. In any case, you have my thanks, Miss Arizu. You did well to inform us of Ursaluna's situation. Ursaluna? Like a... No problem. Adaman's got his hands full running our clan and all, and Ursaluna's warden wouldn't even give me the time of day. So the Galaxy team are the only ones I could turn to about this. Ursaluna's warden is Mistress Caliba of the Pearl clan, is it not? Of all the wardens, she is the most narrow-minded, bound by tradition. She likely does not take kindly to outsiders meddling in her affairs. I have a new mission for you, Aaron. I order you to study Ursaluna in the Crimson Mirelands. I permit you to show your strength, if necessary. It's like a Teddy Ursa evolution. The next area you will be sent to investigate is Crimson Mirelands. You will find the Pokemon living there to be more fearsome than those in the Obsidian Fieldlands. Even the landscape itself is harsher, with steep ravines and seaside cliffs. It is not welcoming. At your current rank, you should be able to handle the Crimson Mirelands on your own. Here's what you need to know. Your destination is a place within the Mirelands known as Solaceon Ruins. Solaceon? That is where you'll find Ursaluna's warden. Okie dokie. But I just kind of wanted to, like, look up what all we could do otherwise. Plus sign? Minus sign? Mission and quest. Okay. Requests. Show Marley the completed Pokedex entry for Starly. Okay. Let's head for that person. Is that you? Must be you. I do believe we completed the Starly Pokedex. Let me read it. Wait one moment. Male and female Starly have different appearances? Let me see. So the markings on their foreheads are different sizes. Incredible. I had no idea. Thank you for letting me read its Pokedex entry. Now that I know more about it, I imagine I might finally bring myself to touch a Starly. Please, if you can find it in your heart, catch a Starly and bring it to me. There's not a Pokemon in the world so adorable as Starly, I tell you. I should have a Starly that I can spare. Level 3, level 4, level 3, level 13, 9, and 11. So let's give a level 3. The smooth curl of the feather on its head, those lovely round eyes. Oh, it's lovely, through and through. I adore it, down to the last feather. Well, hello there, Starly. You want to pet it? No! I think I'm quite satisfied just looking at it after all. Besides, it might let loose a move. Who outside of the Survey Corps and Security Corps could actually do something so frightful as approach a Pokemon willingly? All the same, I must thank you for showing me this sweet Starly. Some people will see a Pokemon and simply flee on sight, you know. Perhaps being able to read all about Pokemon in that Pokedex might put them more at ease. More Pokeballs, cool. Alright, well, that one's done. Let's see, head to the ruins. Nope, requests. Catch a big Buizel. I need to find more Buizels. Springy Mushroom. Give Moral the item he requested. Speak with Miki to learn more about her request. Okay, let's do that one. That's the Drifloon. Over there. Let's find out about this Drifloon. I want to know if it's actually stealing children. There we go. So you've accepted my request to look into that Drifloon. I can't tell you what a big help that is. Let me fill you in. We heard reports that a Drifloon was playing with one of the village children over on Prelude Beach in the evenings. This seemed like an odd behavior for a Pokemon, so all of us in the Security Corps worried its true intentions were to harm the child in some way. Thankfully, all the village children were safe and accounted for when we went to check on them. But there was one curious thing. None of them seemed to know anything about a Drifloon. But, well, so many people from the village have reported seeing the Pokemon. We can't simply pretend there isn't an issue here. Since this calls for some investigation, I thought the Survey Corps would be our best bet. We need you to find out the truth behind the Drifloon and the child it's been playing with. Okay, where do I go for... I go here. Well, where's this Drifloon thing at? Maybe I don't have the beach yet? Let's look in. Let's see what we got. Back to the top. Sort. There we go. Weasel. Mushroom. Investigate the Drifloon. Prelude Beach in the evening. So I need to go to the beach in the evening. Speak with about... Okay, Bothersome Bidoof. Let's look into this one. It is not evening yet, oddly enough. I don't know why it's not. It's like 8:30 here. I hear you caught 3 different species of Pokemon in your trial. That's no mean feat. I have a job that's perfect for a high achiever like you. See, I need help researching. It's those pesky Bidoof again. He's just running amok. I look away for 1 second. The little scoundrels waltz right into the village. Oh, this is awful. I'm a complete failure as a member of the security corps. How can I face Captain Zissou like this? No, get a hold of yourself. Just catch the Bidoof and everything will be fine. But still, 3 Bidoof is a lot. 2 more than I think I could handle on my own, in fact. I have an idea. I've heard that these particular pests get easily distracted if other Bidoof are nearby and end up letting their guard down around humans. So if you bring a Bidoof to draw their attention, I can seize that chance to catch the little troublemakers. Voila, perfect plan. If we combine forces, we'll get all 3 caught in no time. Alright, well, I don't have a Bidoof on my team. So let me get a Bidoof on my team. I know I have one. Alright. Let's move and swap him out for the Buizel for now. Thank you, thank you. Alright. Alright, where'd they go? Wait, what? We need to find where each of those pesky Bidoof waddled off to. Remember, they should let their guard down as long as you have another Bidoof with you. Let's go, Bidoof. Bidoof. I'm just supposed to look around for these Bidoofs? I don't see Bidoofs anywhere. What am I doing wrong? Man, there's bound to be a Bidoof just wandering around, right? Guys, look at the Scyther in there. Look at him. That's so cool. Follow me. I have a Bidoof. Maybe I need to throw the Bidoof over here. And then talk to this person. What am I doing wrong? I just need to look. Maybe they're hiding somewhere. Hey, look at this. Touch the fire. Yeah. There are 5 wisps in this area. What? Well, at least I'll find these if nothing else. Where are the Bidoofs? Shrine Guardian. Go behind this place. Maybe there's a wisp. No wisps. Oh, there's a wisp. Alright, if I was a Bidoof in this town, this village, where would I be hiding? I feel like I would be in the water. Where are these will-o-wisp thingies? Not will-o-wisps. Nope. No Bidoofs here. No fire. There's a fire. Oh man, so you have to be somewhat close to these fire too before they show up. Well, I see that we have our crops growing. Maybe over here is where they went? Something sound like a Pokemon over this way. Who's that? Well, here's the beach. I need to find the Drifloon. Mercy, what a treasure this wide open land is. I'm glad I followed my family out here and got to see it. I doubt it'll stay quiet and empty for long. Okay. No more fire here. Ah, fire! Two more of those remaining. Alright. How am I supposed to find these Bidoof? What am I supposed to do? I figure I'm just gonna see Bidoof wandering the world, right? Like in the real rest of it, you know what I mean? I go out into the fields, there are Bidoof roaming around. Make sure there's no more fiery stuff. There's one on the beach. There might be a fire thing here at the practice fields. Alright, no fire here. I keep hearing a Pokemon out of my left headphone. Bidoof. Okay, there's the Buizel. Any Bidoof or fire over here? At least I'm finding the fire. A Bidoof. Chomp chomp. Caught it. Great going, team. All right. I gotta find two more Bidoofs. And I think two more little fire things. Have I missed any Bidoofs? I hope not. Aha! No! How do I get in there? We need one more. Alright, one more. One more fire, two more Bidoofs. Man. I'm having so much trouble finding these Bidoofs. feel like they're trying to eat wood or logs or something. Ah, there's one. All right. Where's one more? I ran right by it. Yeah, I didn't see it. I think I was looking the other way, maybe. One more. Where have I not gone? I suppose if one was here and one was there, then it's probably like up this way somewhere. And I just missed it before when I was running around. Let's really kind of try to take a look. Because they're just like holding still next to something brown. Bidoof, Bidoof. Come on, where are you, Bidoof? Good job, Geodude. Aha! There we go. Yeah, vision based on movement. They were just kind of chilling around the other like brown stuff, and they just kind of like blended in a bit, you know? Bidoof. Nice work. That puts all little troublemakers safely in our custody. Now to give them all an old heave-ho. Hold on! You'd be ashamed to just send those Bidoof back into the wild. My construction corps could find a use for them. Huh? You want to keep them? But these naughty nibblers have caused so much trouble for the construction corps. They're just Pokemon being Pokemon. How are they supposed to know our village is a strict no chewing zone? Shows good taste on their part to come all the way here to gnaw on our woodwork. But if they're going to stay here, they'll have to help with our work. They've got the guts to keep trying to get into the village, plus the teeth to gnash through trees and rocks. Just what our corps needs. How about it, little ones? Meals taste better after a day's work, you know? Doof! Just what I wanted to hear. I'm not convinced this lot have it in them to do an honest day's work. But if Sonquas, I don't know if that's how you say that, is gonna watch over them, I'm sure it'll work out all right. So I guess that's that settled. Thanks again for your help. One rare candy for all that. Oh, hello, Aaron. I was just getting the itch to battle with you, and now here you are. It must be a sign. You're right. Let's have a fine battle so I can grow closer with Pikachu. All right, what Pokemon do I have? Oh, Mime Jr. You got 2 Pokemon now, huh? Doo-doo. 19. Watch out, Bidoof. Use Bite. Dang, Bidoof. Look at you avoiding stuff. Fight him again. Good job. Now time for Pikachu. Oh no, Thunder Wave. Start up some rollout. Roll out again. Aw, good try, Bidoof. I'm gonna swap in Abra. And then we are going to use Teleport. And then we're gonna bring in Geodude. Very good. Quick attack, then we're gonna use Mud Slap and probably finish him. Gonna use strong style Mud Slap. Yeah. Battle decided. Oops, I keep finding myself caught up in observing the way the Pokemon user moves. Pikachu may not be very happy with me after that. Thank you for battling with me. Here, have this new recipe. Stealth sprays. Huh. So I've been working on studying those strange space-time distortions. Do you know the ones I mean? They've been appearing here and there lately. It seems like they hold wonderful items, but frightfully strong Pokemon too. If you plan to go into one, be careful about it. Now, time to hand to the Mirelands camp. Okay. Let's see. Head to the ruins. Nope, gotta go this one. Something about Zubat eyes. Where is this person at? Of course, all the way across town. Look at the Bidoof. You know what's cool is I think we're like slowly introducing more and more Pokemon into the village to where we'll start seeing just like an integration of Pokemon and people working together, which I think will be really cool. All right, what are you dealing with? Oh, sorry guys. Clarissa's Security Corps, that's me. Thanks so much for taking on my request. I need you to catch a Zubat and show it to me so I can take a look at its eyes. Odd request, I know, but I have a good reason for it. Zubats never seem to have trouble flying around in pitch darkness. That means their night vision must be top-notch. If I could learn how to see in the dark like them, night shifts on guard duty would be a breeze. So I'm counting on your help. Catch a Zubat and come show it to me, would you? Well, no problem. We can do that. Alright, what we got? 13 and a 10 and a 10. Special attack. Let's show this one. I'll just take a look at those peepers, if you please, Zubat. I don't see no eyeballs. Huh? Where are the eyes on the little guy? Don't tell me it doesn't have eyes. But that means Zubat flies around while being completely blind? Zubat must have some other kind of secret sense if it doesn't even need eyes. That's amazing and all, but it hardly helps me. What am I gonna do about my nighttime shifts on guard duty? Get a partner Zubat. Oh, that's a good idea. No need for me to go it alone after all. A little help would be great. That's it then. I'll go out there and find a Zubat that can help me as a partner. Thanks for all the great advice. Yes. Introduce Pokemon to all the people of the town. The gardeners and the guards and Show Yao the complete Pokedex entry of Kikatot. Is he nearby? Of course not. He's all the way across town the other way. Oh no, that means I gotta leave, doesn't it? I don't want to leave. Let's try a different one. We'll come back to that. What's this? Catch a Geodude. We can do that one. Gosh darn it, now we gotta run back over here. Oh, I didn't even realize we could go in these houses. Oh, are you here to give me a Geodude? Speed and defense, that's cool. Physical attack. Special attack and special defense. All girls. I'll give you this one. Oh my, would you look at that? It really does look like a rock, and it seems to be the ideal weight too. Oh, and it's simply perfect. Thank you, young man. With this Geodude help, I'll surely be able to make some scrumptious pickles. Geodude loves pickles. Dude! I love the idea. Oh, XP candies in this game? And some honey cake. Love the idea of Geodude just running around being like, dude! Dude! Just a fun idea. Alright, so we don't want that one. I don't have the Pokedex for that. The Ponyta. Alright, let's go talk to Yota about this Ponyta. Yo, dude. You're here about my Ponyta request, right? Glad to have some help at last. Here's the problem. A Ponyta like no one's ever seen before has appeared in the Horseshoe Plains. It looks so different than the other Ponyta. It's a little scary, to be honest. But when I told the professor, he got all excited about it, researching it. So we agreed to have the Ponyta surveyed and see what's what. If you head to the Horseshoe Plains and catch the strange Ponyta for us, it'll really help us out. Okay, let me look at that here in a minute. After... What else we got? Windswept Run at night. Gather Wisps. I don't have any hardy grains. Yeah, I don't have that. Let's go do this one. Make sure that we have the information we need to get whatever the bitter leaves these are, and then I think we can go out into the main world and work on these other requests that we have to do, like the Ponyta and whatnot. Oh, hello, dearie. Sinnoh sent you out searching for medicinal plant, did she? Sinan, sorry. That'll be our three-leaved little helper then. Sinan doesn't know this, but it's actually a Pokemon that lives in the Crimson Mirelands. Horse Shinan? Yeah, that's how you say it. Will get quite a shock if she finds out, so bring it back to me instead, would you? Best of luck on your search. Find the Pokemon with 3 leaves in the Mirelands. Alright, well, that looks like all of the requests. So, let's head over and try this Ponyta one real quick while we go back out into the... What happened? Is my internet still working? My Twitch chat stuff over here just went all crazy. Okay, no, I guess it's alright. I don't know what happened over there. Alright, let's get out into the main world here. And see what we can find. Alright, so... Oh, is this the Ponyta thing that I found before? Is this the big alpha Ponyta thing or whatever? Oh man, I still got my Bidoof. I don't see anything over here. All right. I don't see any weird Ponytas. Where's this peculiar Ponyta at? Oh my. The blue fire Ponyta. Huh. Maybe these Ponytas would like some honey cakes. Ooh, time to report back to Yoda. That's cool. That's not what I wanted to do. Alright, we'll teleport. We'll use Rowlet. And we'll use a strong leafage. Oh, I didn't kill him. Gonna run away. Aerial Ace. That we got was a shiny Ponyta, is that what that is? Sometimes I'm not sure in this one if I'm gonna get something new or just a shiny, so I'm not 100%. I don't remember what shiny Ponyta looked like. The blue fire makes the most sense, I think, out of shiny things, like just a different color of fire. Okay, let me... I should try to find some Weasels to get another big Weasel. I need to finish... Have I finished the Pokedex for this guy? I like the way the mount works. I don't have it done yet. What else we got? I don't know if I have much else right now. Alright, well, let's go turn this one back in. It's not nighttime for the balloon, I don't think, right? I guess it's still daytime, isn't it? Shiny Ponyta. That's cool. Oh, Bidoof's all done. Cool. I got some stuff done. I make at night. You're right. I do make at night, don't I? Hang on. Let me change my Pokemon. Can I do that here? All right. Bidoof. Weasel. What? Maybe I should swap out this Ponyta and use a shiny Ponyta. Never really used a shiny before. And we'll rest. Oh, no, I gotta rest till night. No, I gotta rest again as soon as I wake up now. Rest until nightfall. Hydrate. All right, we're gonna go look into this Drifloon. There it is. Okay. Well, it's back in town anyway. Oh man, I forgot. Better not be daytime again. What's the nature of the shiny? Its nature is naive. So plus in speed, lower special defense. That's not too bad. Right? Like special defense isn't really needed. Higher speed's pretty good. Abra is hasty. Lower defense, higher speed. Rowlet has a lower speed, higher attack. Geodude has a higher attack, lower defense. Weasel has a higher attack, lower special defense. And then Shinx got serious. Like the Darkwing Duck of the team. Alright. Let's go look into this Drifloon. What's going on? I can't get a good night's sleep like this. Well, don't scare me like that. Something wrong? No, everything's fine. Whatever you need, come back later, alright? Oops, I hit a button. Maybe a survey core type like you could figure out what's causing this. Look, when I'm in my quarters trying to sleep at night, it feels like I'm not alone in there. Sometimes there's this kind of crackling sound. I've found burnt berries a couple of times, and once in a while I hear something clatter. So survey core kid, go survey my quarters. Figure out what's happening. Just do it at night, would you? I gotta be at work during the day. Alright, well, let's see what's going on here. Ready to investigate? I'm ready. I swear there's something in there. Check every nook and cranny for me, okay? So something's burning berries, so there's like a fire Pokemon in here? Ooh. Cloth's been pulled to one side, and is that hair on the hem? A short black hair? Short black hair. It's full of rolled up architectural plans. There's a sketch of a magic harp too. Perhaps it's part of the plans for Galaxy Hall. There's a cloth draped neatly over the mirror. What was that about? What happened? In the world? There's a faint smell. It seems like berries had been present here. I heard a clatter. There's a noise from the entryway. It's full of neatly folded uniforms. You heard something from beneath the cloth. Draw back. Crackle, crackle, what is it? You saw sparks fly for a moment. It seems like something ran by you. Oh, it's a Pichu! Survey Corps kid, are you alright? I heard this strange noise. She got a little Pichu living here. It would be mice. Wait a minute. This Pichu, could it be? It might sound absurd, but I think this might be a Pichu I found injured in the forest a while back. A berry for me? What, because I fixed you up? Chew. Wait, so the thing haunting my quarters was just a grateful little Pichu? Guess all that worrying was pointless to think. I was afraid it was some spine-chilling thing. Regardless, I owe you. Have a token of my gratitude. Nana berries. I don't understand what happened with the mirror, though. But everything else seemed okay. Alright, we are heading off to Drifloon Land. Ooh, lots of wind. Yeah, at nighttime this guy's still out here, huh? Okay. Heading out to the beach for the... Is this not what it told me to do? It appears that Drifloon has been sighted playing with one of the village children. Go speak to Mickey of the Security Corps for details. Investigate the Drifloon playing with a child at Preload Beach in the evening. Is this not evening? Is this nighttime? Is this too late? I think I'm too late. Alright, let's try to go sleep and come back in the evening. Too late, the kid is dead. Maybe. Kid's already been taken away. Alright, heading back to my house. Rest until evening. And we will change clothes and we'll go. All right. All right, now we should be at the right time. Let's get back there to that beach. And see what's up with this Drifloon. Excuse me, Mickey. We gotta hurry. It's gonna take away the children. Look at this Ponyta. Oh yeah, I gotta turn that in or whatever too. Is it inside the building? Is it behind the building? Survey Corps guy, over here. Hey, I want to go home now, but Drifloon won't let me go. Can you help me, please? Can do. Sure. Woo. Dang. Yay, now I can finally go home. But hey, Drifloon didn't mean to be bad. It always played together with me. It's real friendly, so I kept it a secret from everyone. Oh, my name's Taki? See you around, Survey Corps boy. Man, it was holding on. A little creepy. Drifloons, man, they do that. They do that thing. Carrying children off into the forest. Interesting that they're putting it in here. Like, that was lore in, like, the Pokedex. And we gotta finish, figuring out the Pokedex. That's what I think is interesting about this game, is, like, we're going through, is, like, well, how heavy are you? How light are you? Like, what kind of Pokemon do this or do that? What's the average length of a Steelix, Like, that's the things we're trying to figure out. I see you've been looking into the worrisome Drifloon for us. What have you found? I see. So, little Taki was trying to keep Drifloon from getting in trouble. All the same, he was in considerable danger. Without your help, goodness knows where Drifloon would have taken him by now. I'd be remiss if I didn't follow up on this troubling incident. I'll urge Captain Zissou to post extra security corps guards out on Prelude Beach at once. For now, I'm thankful that the situation was resolved without any harm. Thank you, truly, for helping us keep everyone safe. Alright, and let's go over here and talk to this guy on the thing about the Ponyta. I think that's who I gotta talk to, right? Oh, if he's not there. There he is. I see you caught the strange Ponyta. A friend of mine from Galar was surprised when he saw the Ponyta herds out in the fields. He couldn't wrap his head around their fiery manes. At the time, I thought it was an odd thing to be amazed by. But now, I know some Ponyta have blue flames. It's not such a stretch to think there might be all sorts of them out there. I'm not just talking about Ponyta mind. Who knows how many different colored Pokemon there are in the world. Hope the Survey Corps keep trying its level best to research them all. The raspberries. Awesome. Alright, I want to journey into the Mirelands to get an idea of what that place looks like. I wonder if I can use the Wyrdeer in the marshland place. Alright, let's go check out this place. Oh man, it's already 9. Crimson Mirelands. Here we are, my boy. The Crimson Mirelands, an area teeming with poison-wielding Pokemon, and plenty of others besides. I've heard about your mission, Aaron. If you're looking for the Solaceon... the Sola Ruins. How about that? They're off that way. Oh, I like that big door area. For now, I'll keep searching for those space-time distortions. There's little way of knowing when or where one might appear, but I'll do my best. I don't know what she's talking about. It sure would be handy if my map could tell me. Space-time distortions are dangerous places where powerful Pokemon appear. However, if you're brave enough to enter them, you might be able to find rare Pokemon and items inside. I'm counting on both of you to carry out your survey work as best you can, but be mindful of your limitations as well, won't you? If wild Pokemon are giving you trouble, I suggest that you go to the training grounds and have Captain Zisu teach your Pokemon some strong moves. Oh, and a new quest. Hey there, you're that go-getter from the Survey Corps, right? If I've got a request for you, if you've got some time. I'd love to know more about the Pokemon called Rosalia. It has these gorgeous red and blue flowers for hands, such a graceful Pokemon. I often come to the Golden Lowlands to admire the Rosalia, but just watching them from afar isn't enough for me anymore. Do you think you could complete Rosalia's page in the Pokedex of yours and show it to me? Alright, let's just take a peek out here and see what Pokemon we see. See a Budu? Ooh, are these the grains? Yeah, I need these grains. Psyduck over there. Oh man, Carnavesta? What's it called? I don't know this one. I think it's a black and white Pokemon. Carnivine. Awesome. Is it Gen 4? Man, I played through Gen 4. I don't remember seeing that one like at all. Another Paris, huh? No, Paris. Take this. Alright, we are going to teleport, swap into Rowlet, and use Aerial Ace. Go! Alright. No, Pikachu, I was just looking at you. Hey, here's a mushroom. So, maybe what I'll do... Oh, man. I don't have enough for iron chunks. I forgot to sell stuff. Ah. Black Tumblestone. What this stuff? What's this? I don't have space for that either. Alright. Alrighty, well, we did a little light investigating into this area here. Let me at least pick up this mushroom. What's up with this? Remains of someone's campfire. There's a fire. Oh man, how do I get over there? I can't cross this water. Alright, what's this way? I'm just gonna do a quick run around here. Ghastly! Catch a Ghastly, come on. Yeah! Ah, alright. Very good. Caught at night too, yes. Uh-oh. 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 Run! Look at all the... Oh, almost fell off that. Look at all the Ghastly. There's Ghastlies everywhere. I'm sorry I missed. No, I'm sorry. Leave me alone. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. We're gonna go back. All right. I can summon my Wyrdeer. I have not saved all game long, so I'm glad that we had no issues with anything happening or anything. All right, guys, it is 9:15. I got a little glimpse in the Mirelands. I didn't evolve anything. I'll try to evolve some stuff next Monday. In fact, I might actually maybe swap some things around. Well, not swap things around, I guess, necessarily. I might try to play a little bit and go through some Pokedex things. That way, like Rowlet, I want to get Roost and Aerial Ace, strong moves and agile moves, and I need 10 to 15 of each of those. I'm close, but I'm not all the way there yet. And then I can evolve it. So I need to do that. The Starly, did I have a Starly to evolve? I forget. I think I'm good there. Shinx, I need to use quick attacks and bites. So I'm going to go through and maybe just try to do those against like Bidoof, Starlies, and whatever I can just to get some stuff done. And then that way I'll be able to at least have some evolutions and stuff ready come next Monday. If that works. Hopefully you guys are okay with that and that sounds all right. That way I can just do a little bit of my... I don't want to do things where I find new places or anything. So I'm going to try to stay as much in the field lands, just battling things I've already seen, and try not to find a whole bunch of new stuff or anything. That way, hopefully it will make it through and okay, and I won't have any problems with like finding a new place or discovering a new Pokemon or seeing something crazy. So if you guys don't want me to do that, I can hold off for a little bit longer. So actually, let me do a quick poll. So there you go. There's a poll as far as like, should I do some stuff off stream or should I just wait until streaming? That way, I know people want me to do some evolutions and stuff, and I haven't been doing it. I've been kind of holding off on a little bit. Poll should be here on Twitch. It should be up. I think I pushed the button. It says it's on right now. Interesting. It has one vote, and it claims it's up. but I don't know. I don't see it at the top of Twitch either. Maybe if I refresh Twitch. If I refresh, it shows up. Just do a refresh real quick. I don't know why. I don't know what's wrong with it. But yeah, I don't want to do stuff and find cool things that people are waiting for me to find, or new discoveries or anything. So I won't do any of the evolutions or anything. I'm not 100% sure what has new new region things and what doesn't. I also don't want to run across anything that has new regional things. So I feel like, you know, the Zubats, the Geodudes, the Scythers, Psyducks, Bunnery, Bidoof, Ponytas, like all that stuff that I've been doing in the field lands should be fine if I just stay in there and just try to mainly use moves that I haven't yet, and maybe capture some Pokemon that I haven't captured, to get all of that stuff. So if that sounds all right, then make sure you guys hit the yes button. If you'd rather me wait and hold off until another time, until Mondays or something along those lines, then I can do that as well. I also might hold off and not fight any what were they? They were alpha Pokemon. I haven't really fought any alpha Pokemon. I don't know if that has anything to do with any weird stuff, but the game audio sounded like it was playing twice. I didn't hear that. I don't know if anyone else heard it or had any issues with it, but I am sorry if it was, and I will try to make sure it doesn't do that again next time. Yeah, either way, I'm going to be playing it. It's just a matter of, like, I don't know. I guess a matter of, like, my evolutions might be a little slower. Especially for, like, starters and stuff that I don't know that I get a whole lot of. I imagine I must find Rowlet again somewhere, because it says to catch more, and I need to catch 5 of them, but I don't know where I do that. And I also need to catch Cyndaquils and Oshawotts, but I don't know where I do that either. So I imagine I'll see more at some point. Just the question is where. So, but alrighty. Poll wise so far, voting wise, is 95% to go ahead and do it on stream. So I will attempt to do some of that stuff on stream and try to stay away from any of the extra stuff going on. So Bach says night. Well, bye, Bach. That weasel thing needs to be caught. I need to catch more weasels. I need to catch a big weasel so that I can not trade my good weasel that I have right now. Yeah, I need to stay away from the distortion fields. I won't do any of those. I don't know where those show up or how you interact with those, but I'll try to avoid those as well. So, all right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate it. I will be back next Monday with more Pokemon Legends Arceus. This Friday, we will be continuing our Heart Gold Soul Silver randomizer race that we've been doing. That's the whole crew, all 4 of us. We started last Friday. If you haven't seen that from last Friday, the archive channel will have that up tonight. So you should be able to watch it tonight or tomorrow morning. And then also, if you're wanting more Pokemon stuff, make sure to follow my other YouTube channel, the Pokemality channel, with me and Melanie, where so far we've been doing some card openings and Pokemon card discussions. But I'm also interested in doing some Pokemon gameplay stuff there that I don't typically get time to do here on Blind Wave. So make sure you guys subscribe over there, because we're trying to also get our community tab opened on our YouTube channel. And we need like 500 subscribers, and we're getting real close on that one too. So otherwise, tomorrow should be Calvin. He's still working on Halo Infinite. Eric's still working on Mass Effect 3 on Wednesday. We'll have our podcast Thursday, Pokemon Randomizer on Friday, and then Rick has his Crisis Core playthrough on Saturday. Yes, Chris Fizz, speedruns might be something that I look into doing. It's something I've dabbled with the idea of doing, and I think it would be a lot of fun to mess with like Pokemon speedrunning and whatnot. So I'll see. It might be a good lead into more challenges like Nuzlocke's and all that kind of stuff too. So all right, guys, I think that's everything. I appreciate you guys sticking around and being here with stream. I appreciate all the subs that we had. Alex in Scotland, thank you for giving out some gifted subs. Tucker, I missed you earlier, but thank you so much for the resub. Yeah, appreciate it, guys. All the follows, all the subs, the bits, everything. Thank you, guys. I will see you guys next week. Bye, everybody.